always knew I was born to do great things. Even if things didn't work out at times, I was sitting and then suddenly when tears falling down my eyes, like, why am I doing this? But पता नहीं वो अंदर था ही कि नहीं, I am different, I'm born to do great things. And what I've realized is you cannot control the outcome of what will happen in a game. But what I can control is my efforts, my hard work. Am I working hard enough in the nets? My whole mindset was how I could make India win. Then I looked at our hotel and I was like, tomorrow morning when I wake up, what will make me happy? Would it be a 50 across my name? Would it be 100? Or would it be India winning the game? When you're tired, when you're frustrated, when things don't go your way and it's out of your control, you don't know how to carry on, you don't know what to do next. Sometimes all you've got to do is just show up.
Hello everyone, this is Manav and welcome to my first podcast of Decode with Manav. Today we have a very special guest. We will try and decode her life's journey to success. So today I have with me the Mumbai girl who's won more than 1 billion hearts with her performance and was a key for India to win its first ever Women's World Cup. Jemimah Rodrigues.
Thank you. Thanks Manav for that sweet introduction, it's really nice.
Thanks a lot Jemmy, first of all for removing time and coming with us. My first question would be, now after the World Cup, the win must have sunk in. So how is life different from what it was earlier and how is it now?
Oh yeah, I think it has changed drastically. Like the way people are showing their love, the way people are meeting us, the way people are seeing us. Like even before people used to follow a lot of women's cricket, but now that respect has gone to a whole new level. And yeah, it's overwhelming to see the kind of love that we are getting as a team. And yeah, I think now to walk on the streets has become a little more difficult.
So are you enjoying the attention?
To be honest, like I love walking. I love going out on walks and having my own space when I'm out. Yes, I do play. When I started playing, I thought, okay, one day I'll be a name, I'll be recognized, and I want to have that. But I do miss my space, and I think it will take some while for me to get used to that kind of response. And yeah, I think.
So now we go back to the past. So before being famous, before the big contracts, Women Premier League, you were like just a young girl with a bat and a dream.
Correct.
So in your journey, did you ever believe that you would be able to do something like this? And if yes, then what was that thing that made you keep the belief alive?
Yeah, I think growing up, for me, what helped me keep that dream alive and also helped me realize what I have were my parents who always affirmed me and told me that I was born to do great things. And growing up, like as a kid, you are kind of like a sponge. Like whatever you put in, you'll start absorbing. And my parents have played a massive role in making me who I am today and even giving me a belief that I always knew I was born to do great things. Even if things didn't work out at times, but पता नहीं वो अंदर था ही कि नहीं, I am different, I'm born to do great things, and that really set the tone for my life.
So I think you're also one person who believes nobody has ever gone more higher than what they believe they can.
True, 100%. And just because we're talking about belief doesn't mean you will not have doubts. I think doubts is you're human. It's a very human thing to have doubts, and it's okay to have doubts, but it's what you do next. I feel that your doubts actually is like something that fuels your faith.
Right.
To get even stronger, that belief to get even stronger. For that, I need doubts for it, because the more doubts I have, the more I'll try to, okay, no, if this is the doubt, what's the positive thing I can, replace this doubt with? Or maybe even if I have doubts, I'll start working harder in the nets. I'll start putting in more efforts because I don't want to be that doubt. I want to be something else. So
right.
I think, that fuels your faith.
So my next question was going to be about overcoming doubts.
Yeah.
Before the World Cup, before the practice, I know that you were not keeping well and you had a couple of bad knocks.
Yeah.
In the middle, you were out of the team. Then you came back and you came back with a bang. So what is that one hack that you use to overcome these self-doubts and turn around the things?
Yeah. I think the word hack you use is actually something that has worked for me. So, cricket is like life, it's similar. There are a lot of things you can't control. Like cricket is such a game, you might play the most beautiful and best cover drive, but someone ends up taking a brilliant catch. Or you might bat the worst that day, but you'll end up scoring 100. So it's very unpredictable. And what I've realized is you cannot control the outcome of what will happen in a game. But what I can control is my efforts, my hard work. Am I working hard enough in the nets? So on the days, especially when things were not going my way, on the days where I faced challenges, maybe the lowest point of my cricketing career, the only thing that gave me that confidence and that self-belief, like they talk about you got to trust yourself, but how does that come? You can't psych yourself to trust your game, but it comes from your efforts and your hard work in the nets. It comes from my practice. Am I practicing hard enough? Am I making my practice challenging enough? Am I doing everything in my strength to be ready for the game? Whether it was hitting the gym, my nutrition, my food, my sleep, my recovery. So on the days when my scores were not as I wanted, I used to rate myself on not my scores, not the outcome of the match, but on these things. Am I doing this? If I'm doing yes, and I will sleep like a baby that night because I know I've done everything possible in my strength, and then I'll leave the results and the outcome to a higher authority.
Oh, lovely. So that's, you can do what you can do, what controllables are in your hand. Then the result will never be in your hand. Sometimes
Correct.
the result is with you.
Correct.
Sometimes, but if we tick mark most of the boxes,
Correct.
then the chances of the result being in our favor is always high.
100%. And then it's also, on the days I do well also. Like for me not to get complacent and satisfied with my performance, on the days I do well also, my process in the nets will be the same. Whether I get out on a 0, whether I score 100, the next day if I walk in the nets, I will still do the same things consistently and do it again and again. So I think it doesn't change.
That's fantastic. Also, one more thing, like road to success is never smooth. And I've seen it with most of the successful people that I have met. So what are those most important sacrifices you felt that you made which supported you to become successful?
I think growing up, I started playing cricket at a very young age. And I think I got selected for Shivaji Park. We had an academy, KMCC, so zone cricket. So we used to play matches at the age of 8. And we always had cricket in the summer vacations, where my cousins and all of us used to go to a resort, chill, swim in the pool and have fun. And as an 8-year-old girl, I had to miss these vacations just because I had practice at Azad Maidan. And I remember there was one time also where all my family and cousins had gone for the vacation. My mum stayed back with me. We were sitting in the Mumbai local train. I was sitting and then suddenly one tears falling down my eyes, like, why am I doing this? I want to be with my cousins. I want to have fun.
Is it really worth it?
Is it really worth it? I mean, yeah, is it really worth it? Like, I want to have fun. Yeah, I'm 8 years old. I want to have fun.
Yeah.
I don't want to, in my vacation, go and play cricket over there. And it was not just one summer, it was every summer. But now when I look back, if I had not made that sacrifice then maybe I wouldn't have played for India so soon. Like I played at the age of 17. So, I mean, it's all worth it at the end when you look at it as in the long term.
When you look back as a whole,
when I look back now as a whole,
then you see that each and every sacrifice
Correct.
that you make counts
100%,
later on.
100%. But at that time you don't realize it. But then I also had parents. So my dad was very strict growing up, like a proper strict coach. So I couldn't even argue with him that I don't want to go for practice. So I used to get scared. But then later on I just fell in love with the game so much, and I think I scored my first 50 for Mumbai in my, I think, second game, or I think it was my debut game, I don't remember. So and that feel of lifting the bat, I just loved that, and I was like, no, I want this again and again. And I think I was 12 years old at that time. And that's when I came back, and after that, Dad never had to force me to come for practice. I wanted to go for practice because if this is what the feeling is, I want to have it again and again.
But in the World Cup semi-final, you scored 100.
Yeah.
And you didn't take that feeling of lifting the bat.
That's true, I think.
Why? What was going on in your head?
Yeah, I think little Jemmy got a little matured. No, I would say that, so that match I remember, my whole mindset was how I could make India win. It was nothing to do with my score, it was nothing to do with my performance. And Australia, playing Australia, we know what kind of a team they are. They're a dominating team.
And they had just chased down in the
they
previous
just chased down
round,
333, I think,
yeah,
against us. And yeah, we know what we are coming against when we play, and we have always come close and lost against Australia itself, like 5 runs, 9 runs or 7 runs in big tournaments like Commonwealth, World Cups, semi-finals and finals. So I was like, you know what, actually I don't want to repeat that past mistake again. I want to be the one to finish the game, and that was my entire goal, that I want to win this match for India. And I remember when I was somewhere in my 80s, I was really exhausted, really tired, because I fielded, and I think almost 30-35 overs I did from deep mid-wicket to deep mid, or long, like deep to deep.
Right.
And with Australia, you're always on your toes, like they keep you on your toes. So I was really exhausted by the time I reached there, because I was playing a 50 over game. Then I looked at our hotel. Our hotel was like right, you can see it from the ground. And I was like, tomorrow morning when I wake up, what will make me happy? Would it be a 50 across my name? Would it be 100? Or would it be India winning the game? And then I was like, no, it will be India winning the game. So I want to wake up with that smile on my face, tired smile, but a smile that we are going to play the final.
But did you know that you made 100?
I knew. I mean, Navi Mumbai would not let me know that I made 100. I knew it.
You knew you made 100, but then your mind just did not go there.
Yeah. No.
It was like you were in the zone.
Yeah, I was in the zone, and it was also something, me not raising my bat was something I was telling myself ki it was an action that the job is not done. Like, you know, when there's nothing against lifting, next match I go, I'll raise my helmet and bat. But it was just that moment I just felt that something to give myself a message that the job is not done.
That was a hack.
That was kind of a hack.
That was a hack at the spur of the moment.
Yeah.
Lovely. So now we have a lot of young audience who must be listening to this. Maybe not in the field of sport, some would be in the field of business, some would be music, art. So what is it that one advice that you would like to give them in times of struggle, which will help them overcome these struggles and move towards a path of success?
Right. I think this was one thing I heard in one of the podcasts and really helped me. That said, maturity is not when you get it 10 times right straight in a row, but true maturity comes when someone knows how to pick themselves up after a fall. So life will always be, it won't be a smooth journey. There'll be ups, there'll be downs, but it's just important sometimes, even when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when things don't go your way and it's out of your control and you don't know how to carry on, you don't know what to do next. Sometimes all you've got to do is just show up. Just stand there. If you can't walk, just stand. And life has its way of everything just falling into place after that. So I think it's a very underrated thing. It's a very cliche thing also we say, but we don't realize the meaning of it sometimes. But I would just say that just don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up.
When you fall hard, it's like a ball. The harder you throw it down, the higher it has the chance to bounce.
Yeah, I think you can never fail, but the only time you fail is when you give up.
So guys, give it your best, right? And keep trying. Trust me, struggles is a part of life. So we'll do a quick rapid fire question round.
Sure.
In the team bus, Jemmy is caught doing masti. Who's her partner of crime?
Harleen.
Harleen?
Yeah.
So it's always you and Harleen doing all the masti?
Yeah, most of the times.
Jemmy's favorite cricketer?
My favorite cricketer? Rohit Sharma.
Rohit Sharma. Why? Reason bhi bata do.
I just love watching him bat. I can watch him bat all day.
So effortless.
So effortless, so smooth. So yeah.
The one song that gets you pumped before a game?
Before a game? I think it's any song to do with India, especially at the stadiums, where the whole crowd is singing. Either it's Suno Gaur Se Dunya Walo Buri Nazar, or even if it's
Ma
like
Tujhe Salam.
Ma Tujhe Salam, exactly.
Right?
Yeah. So it really gets me pumped and going.
One person who's your emotional pillar?
Emotional pillar, my mom.
One person who's your strength?
I would say Jesus.
He's your strength.
He's my strength.
Nice. If Jemmy was not a cricketer, what would she be?
Maybe a hockey player or a musician.
Hockey player?
Yeah.
Or musician?
Yeah.
Wow, lovely. So I think done. Thank you, Jemmy.
Thank you, Manav. You're so good at it. Thank you.
So guys, if you all enjoyed listening to Jemimah as much as I did, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe Decode with Manav for more such inspiring stories.